You can get so many different ultimates in one game in the newest Ultimate Spellbook. I'm XC from esports.gg, and here's everything you need to know about the return of Ultimate Spellbook in League of Legends. We have an incredibly useful in-game tip for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned. First, the lobby. It will take the place where Arena is currently. You need to choose between two roles and require at least one priority role. When I played, it was jungle and bottom. These requirements are nullified if you are playing as a full lobby though. The champ select is a ban phase into blind pick, meaning mirror matches are definitely a possibility. You can see I locked in Yone here, and the enemy also has one on their side. Now, let's get some quick facts out of the way. You start the game with 950 gold. At the start of the game, you need to pick one of the 4 ultimates offered to you. Don't worry if you're not a fan of any of the options, because this is not a permanent choice. I'll explain this part further in the video. Spawn timers for epic monsters like the Void Grubs, Baron Nashor, and Dragons are faster. The Rift Herald will not spawn on the Rift at all, and you can instead pick up the Eye of the Herald after slaying Nashor. Rejoice, junglers! Autosmite is back in its improved form. If you are assigned jungle, you will have Autosmite. When you deal damage to the red buff, blue buff, Scuttle Crab, or any epic monster while they are under an HP threshold, the game secures it for you with the Autosmite. You can see which camps can be Autosmited in-game. You can see that my buffs had the smite bubble on top of them, but the enemy blue does not. That's because Autosmite only works for the buffs on your side of the map, so counter jungling will be even more of a challenge. You still have to buy the jungle pets though. Autosmite mirrors the actual smite spell, with the threshold starting at 600 damage, then it will improve to 900 once you're at 20 stacks. Finally, at 1200 damage when you complete your jungle item. Remember when I said your alternate isn't a permanent choice? That's because 8 minutes in, you are offered 3 other choices to replace your current one. The game will compensate you for changing your ult and will give you permanent adaptive power, armor, and magic resist each time you do it. You will see this prompt on your next death or recall after 8 minutes. Of course, you can opt to keep your current alternate, foregoing any bonuses you might have gotten. This might be the choice if you run into a great combo, like this Orianna Shockwave on Mind Nocturne. Again, this choice is not permanent, because after the first choice at 8 minutes, you get chances to swap out your alternate every 6 minutes after that. Each chance has a different randomized pool of alternates. You get to swap at the 8, 14, 20, 26, 32 minute marks, and so on. A new mechanic called Alternate Charge is also being added. When your team secures Baron Nashor, the Dragon Soul, or the Elder Dragon, you get 1 alternate charge. Note that this is not a stackable buff. You can only have 1 charge at a time. The charge is denoted as an icon next to the alternate portrait on the screen, and this is visible to your enemies as well. When you have a charge, the cooldown of your next alternate spell is set to 3 seconds, meaning you can ult twice in a row. Finally, a tip for you. There's an easy way to tell if your enemy has their alternate spell ready. When the ultimate is castable, they will have a blue crown on their champion's head. This works both ways though, and they can also see your ult status. Ultimate Spellbook will be live on September 25th with patch 14.19. It will be live until November 5, right before patch 14.21. Check out esports.gg for more League of Legends news and updates. Which champion and alternate combo are you looking forward to playing?